Give me one good reason Caitlin Clark can't play in the NBA.
Height, weight, speed, vertical agility, strength. Caitlin Clark would not be able to play for her own men's basketball team, let alone an NBA team.
Simples.
Can men get pregnant?
I am.
You're pregnant? Mm-hmm. You are?
Yeah. How about a congratulations? Instead of laughing at me, you could say like congrats or something.
Congratulations. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
how far
it.
along are you?
2 weeks.
How do you know you're pregnant after 2 weeks?
My stomach's been growling more than usual, so and me and him had.
Pause.
So I think that's where it came from.
How long have you guys been together?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were like a one night stand. I was finna dip, but I was like, that's my kid. I'm finna stay. So.
That's really noble of you. We need more of that. More
I know
men
we need
like
more
you.
black fathers.
How do you know you don't just have cramps?
No, I have a kid too, so this is the second time this happened.
So the first time you had a kid, you felt like you...
Yeah, I felt the same sensation I'm feeling now.
Okay, and where did the kid come out of?
What did he say?
That's kind of obvious, right?
Yeah, is that funny or something?
No, you're right.
Our kid's gonna be straight
What
A
is so
student
funny,
and
though?
gonna be on the basketball team, so.
Yeah, the next LeBron James.
/ Yao Ming. That's
Is that
kind of
funny?
obvious,
Is that,
right?
Yeah, is that funny or something?
No, you're right.
Our kid's gonna be Blackanese too. He's gonna be a straight
What
A
is so
student
funny,
and
though?
gonna be on the basketball team, so.
Yeah, the next LeBron James.
/ Yao Ming.
What a beautiful, liberal, non-binary, interracial couple. And I can't wait to see what that baby does in the WNBA.
This is a queer fat club.
I'm queer and fat.
Okay, thank you for joining. We're just introducing ourselves at the moment.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Joe?
Yeah, my name's Joe. I go by he, they, and I identify as 275 pounds.
Okay.
I feel like Jay's kind of making fun of me though. I know it's kind of a shock. I know, kind of a new thing.
I'm just,
Do what?
I said I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
Are you comfortable leaving the group at the moment?
Why?
I'm not understanding why you're joining the group.
This is the queer and fat group now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay. And you said you identify as fat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just for fat-bodied people.
Yeah, I understand. I identify as a fat-bodied person.
I'm not understanding where you're coming from.
Are you guys comfortable with me here? I mean, I'm pretty chill on my end.
I'm not comfortable, no.
Can we take like a vote?
Someone told his kid not to worry. It's clear that he's a beautiful, plus-size queer woman and they're just jealous. And I know exactly how this feels because I was recently rejected by the Lesbian Asian Facebook group. Don't know why.
When people say they're offended, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. Offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. You know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing. And freedom of speech is so important these days. I've reached the age now where I don't care anymore. It's not to joke about all the bad things. That's a waste, because that's exactly what we should joke about. If you can laugh in the face of adversity, you're bulletproof.
Also, why do all these donuts that claim to be offended by comedians and opposite opinions watch things that they don't need to watch? No one's forcing you to watch Ricky Gervais's comedy show or Dave Chappelle's comedy show. Go and watch something else. Go and watch a woke comedian or whatever.
Doesn't exist. You can't go around apologising for jokes. They're jokes. So I've got a plan. The next time I get cancelled over a joke, the next time I upset people with a joke, I'm going to come out on the day of the cancellation. I'm going to say, I'm sorry. And the people that I've offended will say, you don't really mean that apology. And I'll say, so you're saying, could say something and not mean it. Now you're getting it.
Gotcha.
What do you think about white men?
I think it's just the term white man, just immediate turn off.
What do you think of black men?
Love.
Oh, hell no! Do you think it's racist to, by default, not like white men?
I mean, I don't think so, because I think there's a difference between like racism and that's an interesting question.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I don't dislike, but there is like nervous feeling. I don't know.
So if you met someone who said that they get nervous around black men and that they've had bad experiences with black men, would you still consider that racist?
Ooh, yeah, I see your point.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb.
You know, just to remind you that this donut can vote and have kids, even though she's only got about 2 brain cells to work with. Whatever the woke brigade tell her to think, then she's gonna think it. She's basically a brainless sheep.
Which one would you date? An MS-13 gang member or a Trump supporter?
Gang member.
Give it a gang member!
So I'm gonna go MS-13.
Yeah, probably MS-13 member.
MS-13.
MS-13. All the way.
Neither. I'll stay single.
It's embarrassing that I don't know what an MS-13 gang member is.
So the MS-13 gang are involved in drug, human smuggling, prostitution, murder and extortion, gaining a reputation for extreme violence. Now, I'm not American, but I do know a few Donald Trump supporters, and I'm pretty sure they're not doing any of those things.
Studies that show that trans women have physical advantage over what I'm going to call cis girls, what you call biological girls in sports.
Just taking the time we've spent in this committee hearing today, we have only been referring to this whole debate, males infiltrating into women's sports. If the argument is that males don't possess advantages over females, then why haven't we spent any time talking about or worrying about women entering men's sports? It's because everyone in this hearing room knows that that's not what we're referring to. Anyone with a brother knows the advantages that males possess over females. So I feel as if the evidence is evident. You look at any sport. Let's take the basketball. The three-point line is a different distance. The size of the ball is smaller. The amount of layups you see in women's basketball compared to dunks. Men's volleyball. The net is 7.5 inches higher than the women's net. I could keep going.
If there's no advantages, then why is sports always being separated by gender? And like she said, why do you never see a woman identifying as a man to compete against the men? Because they'll get fucking smoked, that's why.
What are your pronouns?
Pronouns?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
What are my pronouns? Alright, cut real quick.
I'm that man.
Risk taker.
Hustler.
Pizza?
Point of view, you're about to hear the worst opinion ever.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites are not facts.
So I've seen this one YouTube thumbnail that says, Charlie Kirk believes that TikTok is turning children trans. Do you agree with the statement?
TikTok is playing a role in making them think that they might have gender identification issues. This is Chloe Cole. She's a detransitioner.
In my experience, I learned about transgenderism through the internet at roughly about the age of 11 or 12. And I mean, it captivated me. I had body image issues, and it felt like I found the explanation for as to why I felt so different from the women around me.
Social media in general led you to believe the wrong idea, and that in turn what made you go down a path that maybe wasn't right for you.
I mean, it's beyond not right for me. This has left permanent effects on my body. I might not be able to have children. I have complications from the puberty blockers, the testosterone, and the surgery.
That's
3
correct.
years after I've stopped taking all of them.
I'm very suspicious about, okay, but I understand.
Are you calling her a liar?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'd like to say that you're wrong about trans people being indoctrinated.
I mean, I've met hundreds of other detransitioners, some even younger than I was, and have come out of it with trauma that they're left with for life. Sterile.
I don't lose sleep over this guy trying to change his gender or his identity or whatever he wants to do. But if I was going to put myself through such major changes, then I'd want to listen to all points of view, not just the people that are telling me it's a good idea, but also the people that have done it and say they regret it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Where is socialism worked? Where is socialism worked?
You pay your income tax?
Income tax is not socialist.
It's not?
No. Well, I think it's way too high, isn't it?
Yeah, but socialism is where everybody pays in.
Do you give more than what the government asks you to give each year?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Give a lot.
You give more to the government?
Yeah.
So you give more than what the IRS asks you to give?
Yeah.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Do you see this person next to me? E is my friend. C has had to put up with a lot to get to where Per is today. I just want to let Glint know that Thon is valid.
Shut up, you know what you sound like? You sound like a DJ. Wiki, 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 wiki. You know what I'm talking about? Wiki, wiki, fresh.
Cool.
Absolutely not, man.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry, I forgot
really
to say
well
you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream.
Why?
It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking with this boycott stuff, please.
Thank you.
At least pretend. Do it off stream. Please.
Okay, I'll put it in a glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
Is it? Okay.
No soda, son.
I didn't know it was like that.
Xbox.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Touch me.
this is the only tactic they have. This is the group that's saying that we're Christian falsehood.
What's wrong with you?
Please don't touch me.
Get the f back. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Please do not touch me.
Please shut the hell up.
I don't think this has got anything to do with being trans, gay, straight, white, black, whatever the fuck you are. This is just pure lunacy and they all need Michael.
Get some help.